how many structures are
Hey guys, good morning. It's Cecilia, aka ForRealCeil, what 90 days can do, and MLS. So I'm coming to you today. I wanted to talk a little bit about the MLS Bitcoin Club. I haven't been talking about the club for a minute because I've been focused on emotional and spiritual topics. And now I want to just bring to mind again that the cost of Bitcoin is rising. There is going to be a huge increase in the value of Bitcoin coming. Right now Bitcoin is still 5.5 times the value of ounce of gold. You got to know that you can purchase gold, bullion, silver, all precious metals with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin were not a real fiat, if it was not a real tangible form of currency, believe me, no exchange, no platform, nowhere in the world would they take that in exchange for a commodity such as gold, silver, platinum, or any other precious metal. So just keep that in mind. It's super important to know that inside of the MLS Bitcoin Club, it does require an effort, and that effort is inviting two people. That effort comes from belief in what we have in the club, which is financial literacy. And I can tell you now from personal experience, I've gained a wealth of maturity. I have gained newfound knowledge for finances, how to generate wealth, how to generate cash flow, how to utilize my credit in a positive manner that increases my credit score and increases my cash flow. I've learned about banking. I've learned how to control a budget more effectively so that it works to improve my chances for loans or credit or what have you. I've started my own business. I am my own boss. I have my own LLC. I am actively trading. I have gotten my whole life policy, which is my own infinite banking system. So all of these things came from being within this club. Now, many people have said many things about MLS, and we talk about it in while we're in the trade room sometimes, and people are just dying to see the club go away. But hey, it's been over a year. I'm still here. I'm still there. The club is still here. We still have active members. It's still growing. There are people still making cash flow, generating a lot of cash flow by leveraging Bitcoin. And they are learning financial literacy tools every step of the way. We do have 2 training calls. One is tonight at 10 p.m. Lady Josephine is going to be presenting tonight, 10 p.m. I can give you the address is MLS TV1, the number 1, MLS TV, just like you're watching the television, 1. Once you go on there, it'll link you directly into the Zoom meeting. It's a very short link. I invite you to come look at this presentation, really consider the information therein, listen to her testimony and her story about how she has grown inside of MLS, all the great things that this club offers and can do for you, just like it's done for me, just like it's done for several other members. Our founder is Darry Perkinson. If you want to look at his his Facebook, you could look at Working with Wall Street, or look up Wall Street or Darry Perkinson on Facebook, and you will find his web pages. He has a lot going on, and it's just an amazing space to be in. I'm gonna tell you now. At 9:30 we start trading. We're going in the trade room. Today the market looks like it's going to be one of them whipsaw days. It may be consolidating before another break. Yesterday was a gift day. Oh my God. Did you see that the NASDAQ, for me, I think it made an all-time new high. This is just interesting. Like, I would never know stuff like this. And now the Dow and the S&P are still trying to track back up to the all-time high, and it's going forward towards that. So I'm excited. I want to see it hit there because I have buy orders still up there, and I would like to close them out now. I know I have a hell of a swap because I was in this trade and it was actually a swing trade that pretty much turned into a long-term trade. I could say that they've been on for over 2 weeks. So it's pretty much a wealth building trade at this point. Not really, because wealth building trade goes on for months and sometimes even years. But it's more than just a typical swing trade. I say a swing trade may be like anywhere from a day, a couple of days, to, a week or two. And then anything after that pretty much is a wealth building trade. So we have scalping, which is instant, it's minutes. It's watching the market, capturing and booking profit as the trends change and as a market goes up or down based on an order or news or whatever, and we're capturing whatever profit we can right off the market, by watching the charts, either trading off of a 1 minute chart or a 5 minute chart, and that is scalping. We also utilize hedging on the market, which is putting in an order to buy and sell at the same time on the profit. On traditional trading platforms, you can either do one or the other. You can't do both. You have to have a hedge fund in order to be able to hedge the market, which would be putting on going long or going short in the market at the same time. That's why trading on a foreign exchange is absolutely great, because we can hedge. We can do this when many people are losing money. We are gaining on both sides. We can have a sell order in and we can have a buy order in on the same commodity or the same index or the same currency or whatever in the same platform at the same time. Okay. We also have an ability to accrue a lot of funds very rapidly, because in the foreign exchange, we're trading with cryptocurrency. We're trading with Bitcoin. And that's the beautiful thing, because with Bitcoin, again, as the market for Bitcoin goes up, so does our increased profit. Yes, it can go down if the market goes down. Let's say, for instance, I booked profit today and I booked $500. Trading for half an hour or an hour in the trade room. Okay, now I have $500, which may equate to around maybe 70,000 bits. All right, let's say, for instance, right now it may only take 50,000 bits, because the price of Bitcoin is up. It's above 9,000 right now. It's pretty soon it's going to be back over 10,000. It's going to be higher again. So as the price or the value of Bitcoin goes up, so does my US dollar value for the amount that I've traded. How do I capture that? Well, it's simple. Cash out. Send some of that money to your BitPay Visa card. Put it to your wallet, and then put it on your BitPay Visa card, and you've captured that profit. You've captured that growth. All right, and that's how you utilize your crypto. That is how you capture the increase on the value of cryptocurrency. You use it just like interest. Okay, so if you get a dividend, let's say, for instance, you have a health insurance policy, or you have a bank account, which this will never happen on a traditional bank account. But let's say, for instance, you have an account, or let me use a better example, something that people could relate to: cash back. So you're spending money, but while you're spending money, you're getting 1% cash back, or up to 5% cash back, depending on the type of purchase that you do. And at the end of the month, you look at your account and you have an extra $100. Well, you did not do anything extra other than your normal habits to get that $100, but you take that $100, you put it into something that can grow, such as a commodity, or purchasing gold, or purchasing silver, or purchasing Bitcoin, or what have you, and then you gain the profit from doing that. You take whatever is extra in addition to what you've put in, and you capitalize it to work for you. If you are not making your money work for you, then you're not doing the right thing with money. We circulate money. I have money here, I have money there. I'm going to use this money here to make this money here, make some more money over here. And then I'm going to take that same money and I'm going to do it over and over again. And that is the key to wealth. That is the key to prosperity. That is how you utilize currency, credit, and crypto to work on your behalf. And again, with Bitcoin, this beautiful thing is your Bitcoin today can be $500 and tomorrow it could be $650. Well, guess what? I just have $150 extra that I can put into my whole life policy, which I'm going to earn interest on, a dividend. Or I can take that extra $150 and pay my cable bill for a month. Or I could take that extra $150 and buy a new pair of sneakers. Or I could take that $150 and buy something for my staff at work. Or I could take that $150 and gift it or donate it to a charity. So, and it cost me nothing, but having had the good knowledge to acquire this investment tool that I could utilize to generate cash flow for myself and my family. So let me tell you a little bit about how MLS Bitcoin Club works. It's a 2x2 cycler. You invite to and you teach them how to get to come into a community. And when you invite 2 people to join your level, whether it's starter level, whether it's level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, which is 1 Bitcoin to enter right now, you can help them to learn to generate cash flow, and all the while learning financial literacy tools to improve their life. You can get them earning up to 6 figures or more within a year or less. My net worth has increased. I have 6 figures. It's not all cash, but it's still 6 figures, and it's a good feeling. I try to invite people. I try to give them the tools that they want, but people are reluctant and they have a scarcity. And of course, it does take money to make money. Yes, it does. But with a minimal investment in self, a donation to the club, joining a club, by paying a membership fee, which the membership fee to join right now is $99, and then starting by entering a level. You can start at starter level. The starter level for this club right now is roughly $215. And don't quote me because it goes based on the price of Bitcoin. It's 0.067 of a Bitcoin at this time, all right, for starter level. In starter level, you learn about cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? All about Bitcoin, about other cryptocurrencies, which are altcoins. We also teach about where to purchase Bitcoin, how to acquire Bitcoin, how to keep it safe, how to leverage and grow it through utilization of inviting people to this club. So every level inside of MLS has 6 spaces. You are always at the top of your community in your level. So starter level, let's say it's $200. That's the flat rate, and this is an example. Starter level is $200. I invite 2 people. I said, Jocelyn and Derek, I need you to join. I want you to join. So they pay $200. I get $100. Ernesto gets $100. Jocelyn pays $200. I get $100. Ernesto gets $100. After that, Ernesto doesn't need anything else from me at all. I say, Derek, did you invite anybody to join MLS? And he says, no, Ma, not yet. I said, well, if you tell them how this works and what they could gain from this, you could bring them in. And if you bring them in, you get half and I get half. Okay, so they do that. Derek does that. And then he brings a person in. And he gets 100 and I get 100. Jocelyn brings a person in. She gets 100, I get 100. Derek brings another person in. I get 100, he gets 100. Derek made his money back already. Now, anybody else that Derek's people bring in, he's doing the same thing. He's getting 100 per person. Or if he brings another person in himself, he gets the full 200. Why? Because there's nobody over him to get that money. The same with Jocelyn. She brings another person in. Jocelyn gets 100. I get another space at the top of the community to start circulating and doing it all over again. So this is an absolutely wonderful, genius platform. And it just goes on and on and on and on. And you can stay on one level or you can elevate to another level. Each level costs a little bit more to be involved in, but each level also has financial literacy tools. So we're talking about starter level. Starter level is cryptocurrency. Level 1 is credit restoration and repair. We have a credit module. We have Dr. Michael Grayson, the credit doctor. He has a platform inside of our club, and they're offering credit restructuring and business and personal loans. So it's a great place to be in. Level 2 is learning how to become your own boss, opening that LLC or business. You can open a C Corp, LLC, a nonprofit, what have you. You can get it done. They teach you step by step how to start your own business, how to get your LLC or how to file and what platforms to do it on to save you money, and so that you are not wasting money and overpaying just to have a business entity. All right. Then you have level 3. That's funding that business, getting that business credit, getting that business line of credit, opening your own exchange and lines of credit and building up your done score. Okay. Level 4, solo 401ks. Level 5 to drive. You're learning about HELOCs and ALOCs. You're learning about more leveraging of cryptocurrency and how to pay off your mortgage in under 15 years, in under 10 years with a home equity line of credit. Learning about advanced lines of credit. You're learning how to generate cash flow from lines of credit. Level 6, Trading Academy. It goes on and on. Level 7, offshore accounts. You're learning how to generate wealth, learning how to open accounts, get more credit, build up your financial stamina, how to make your money work for you instead of you working to generate money, how to make money in your sleep. When you are a trader, you literally push a button, set it and forget it. If you know what you're doing, you can set up your stop losses. You don't have to sit and watch a trade. You don't have to be in every trade. You don't have to sit in front of a machine and trade, a computer and trade. Or you could just scout for a couple of minutes and be done in the morning. You don't have to sit watching computers all day in order to trade and to be a successful trader. It will teach you a lot. And I'm excited because now we're talking about options, and that's something I want to bring back up again, because right now options is a great thing. It's put and call, and options is on a traditional trading platform. I actually am approved to trade options on my Charles Schwab account, and I'm excited about that because you don't need to have the money to do an option trade. It's very interesting, but you do need to do your due diligence. You need to know about what's going on in the market. You need to be able to think logically and foresee what is going to happen as a trend is going, or is this going to go up or down. And you want to be right about that, because if you're wrong, you do have to pay. You have to come up with that money and make good, and you can only call or put 100 shares at a time. So it's better than not having. Can you drive? It's better than not having any kind of funding available and wanting to trade, rather than being able to fund a trade without actually having any money there. So it's a really cool, really cool method of trading. A lot to learn, and I'm learning every day inside of MLS. Learning about the tools, the 5 pillars of wealth, how to keep my money working for me, how to better improve my outcomes on becoming wealthy and maintaining wealth. I need and I want to gain some more partners. I got to tell you, I'm in the MLS Bitcoin Club. I did a fast hour. I started with level 1. I'm on level 1, level 3, level 5, and I am also a Trading Academy student, and I also have my LLC. I'm working on a lot of things. I have my infinite banking concept. I want people to learn not to be scared of money and wealth. Grow. Don't be scared of money. One thing I can tell you now, I learned though, you really have to watch your accounts. When you are generating cash flow and you have a lot of cash circulating, pay attention to your accounts, because people start making mistakes with your stuff. They'll not update an account, or they'll overcharge you, or they won't properly log something on your account. Just pay attention to that kind of stuff and keep good records of your own resources. You got to do that. Stay diligent. I've always been like that, with my checking account and whatever. You got to write down your transaction. I know people be like, oh, well, I don't have to write it down. I know how much I spent. Like, I know how much I should have in my account. No, you need to keep a journal. You really should keep a journal. And every time you purchase something, you should log it. Every time you make a deposit, you should log it. Every time you make a payment, you should log it. Don't not do that. Good record keeping is very, very important. When you make donations, log them. When you when you give money to somebody, Zelle, don't forget to log it. You have to update your information, and you have to make sure that you keep track of your funds, because I'm telling you, petty larceny is real. People in these financial institutions find ways to get money from people's accounts who are sleeping on it. It could be as little as $1.10 a day, or 50 cents a day, or $2 a day from every account that they touch, and they can make millions. So you have to pay attention to your accounts. If something don't look right, investigate it. Keep good records and learn to dispute stuff that doesn't make sense, because in the end, if you are being systematically taken advantage of, or money is disappearing from your accounts and you never say anything, and it goes on and on and on, it's harder to dispute. You have to keep a good track of all your records financially, and that is important. For people who have accountants and stuff like that, watch them too. I understand, and I've seen this in the past for wealthy people. Now I understand how it can happen, because the more money you have, it gets more complicated. Sometimes you have to really do like analysis of your own budget and watch everything. Like me, I have a spreadsheet. I have to use a spreadsheet, because if not, I lose track and lose my mind. So I went from paper to computer. I had to. So now everything is listed, logged out, and calculates and stuff. But if you have an accountant working on your records, check them. keep track of your own shit. I'm telling you, and just check up on them from time to time, because again, no matter how dedicated or whatever people may seem or what have you, there is always room for error, and it could be a simple error. You know, it could be a typo, but typos and errors are hard to fix once they're missed and no one said anything for a period of time. So just pay attention to that. Stay alert. Watch your stuff. And come visit us inside the MLS Bitcoin Club. Teach each other how to generate wealth and how to be, how to be the very best person you can be. I'm waiting for this guard to open the gate for me. It's so funny. Listen, guys, I'm inviting you to build yourself up, to generate wealth, to make yourself wealthy by inviting people to join a club, by teaching each other how to generate wealth, by teaching each other how to. You gonna open the gate? What the fuck is wrong with you? God, yo, my guard is a little special, I guess. So by generating wealth, by sharing education, by being wise, paying attention to details, but you can actually generate such a huge amount of money by sharing information with people. The simple sharing of information, the simple club. That's all it is. It's a club. If you don't believe me, try it. All you gotta do is try it and you'll see. People don't believe, but I believe in it. So with that being said, here I'm here. I got to go. I can't talk no more. I want to make sure that everything is on point. Have a great day, guys. All right? My attention has been broken. Have a great day. Bye.